Hello, my name is Frank Bures, and I'm a writer in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And I wanted to talk to you just briefly about my new book, The Geography of Madness: Penis Thieves, Voodoo Death, and the Search for the Meaning of the World's Strangest Syndromes. Uh, this is a book that involved tons and tons of research over a period of years. And as a self-trained journalist, writer, researcher, I've developed basically one research skill, which is to ask the librarian. Um, you guys are great, always helpful, and honestly, I wouldn't have found about half the articles that I use for this book without your help, so thank you. Um, the Geography of Madness, like I said, is a book that took me years to write. And it started with my interest in news stories about people in Nigeria who believed that their genitals had been stolen magically. And they believed this so strongly that basically everybody did, that often the person who is accused would be killed. And my question wasn't really about whether or not this was true. It was more about what it would feel like to live in a world like that, where that was possible, which is why I went to Nigeria. And this led me into the whole world of the so-called culture-bound syndromes, or cultural syndromes as they're known now. And it raised some really important questions for me, like what exactly is culture, and how are we bound to it? How much does it create us, and how much do we create it? Um, and as you'll see in the book, the conclusion that I came to finally was that culture is a set of stories that we feel are familiar to us, or possible, or real, and that those stories affect us at levels that we barely realize. But that became clearer to me as I traveled through Nigeria, Singapore, Hong Kong, China, looking for answers, looking for missing penises, and looking for many other things which you will find in this book. So thank you, and happy reading.